What's going on, everybody? Today is the day that the motor gets installed, and I am super excited and ready for this. And it's been a long time coming, and let's not talk about it anymore. Let's dive in, check it out. Okay, we got the engine on the hoist. We're now putting the flex plate and spacers on, and we're about to get the transmission mounted to the block and hopefully get it in the car. All right, we got the flex plate on, torque down. It's 30 pounds of torque on the first round, 60 pounds on the second round of tightening. You will need to have the crank held down so it doesn't spin on you. And this is transmission and motor getting put in. All right, trans is mounted to the motor. Next step is getting these one-time use bolts to connect the torque converter, seal that in, and we got to do that one at a time. We'll turn the crank to access all of them, and they basically will fit in right there, and as it turns I'll put them in and then we'll tighten them down after. All right, that's what that will look like once it's in, and on to the next 6. Okay, so once you get the flex plate bolts hand tightened, you'll need to torque them down to 25 pounds, and you will have to tighten them in a star pattern. So once you get one tightened down, you skip 2, and then down to skipping 1, and then you're done. Okay, so with the CX Racing turbo manifold, we ran into a problem trying to connect the wastegate, the tile 44mm wastegate. It's hot. Yes, it is. That's hot. So we've had to shave down the surface here so it fits in correctly right here. What it seems like is that this is probably made for the CX Racing wastegate and not really universal with anything else, so you may run into that problem when just buying the manifold. Okay, motor is partially installed. We just gotta put the engine mount bolts in, but it is basically down. We gotta get the cross member on, and this thing is looking pretty. Alright, motor is dropped in with trans. We got the drive shaft hooked up, fuel line, a couple other things we got attached. Still lots of work to do, but this was the big goal today. This has been the big goal for quite a while, so I'm very happy that this is finally coming together and actually starting to look like a car again. So I am very pleased, very happy. Big thanks to Cody and Stan, my Lexus buddies, for coming through and helping me out. Appreciate the help, and yeah, this thing's gonna get finished here in the near future. It's gonna start kicking some ass, so stay tuned for good updates.